Thank you, Mayor Adams. Thank you, Mayor Adams, for the opportunities that you have given me to serve the city that I love, and for the extraordinary responsibility with which you are entrusting me today. It has been an honor and, frankly, a joy to serve the people of New York City for the past 17 years, and in particular, over the past 3 years under your leadership.
Well. You know, we discussed this in another video about the NYPD. Well, it seems like Mayor Adams has appointed heiress and former sanitation boss Jessica Tisch to be the permanent NYPD commissioner. Yeah, I gotta laugh at that. I have to laugh at that. Now, those of you out there might say, well, you know, she might have some experience and all that. Administration is mostly to the nature. She was not a cop, per se. Okay? She was in the office, handling some policy, but she's, you know, when I look for an NYPD commissioner, I'm looking for someone fully in law enforcement, or at least or military experience. Someone who would know the runarounds of New York City the way it is. Not hiring some rich heiress who, you know, just basically that Adams is doing a favor for. And yeah, I'm calling that. I'm really calling that. But let's immediately run into this Metro New York Post article. Adams named sanitation boss Jessica Tisch permanent NYPD commissioner. And the thing about it is, we called it. We did call it. I mean, the guys on NYPD podcast, you know, they called it as well. You know, a lot of other people that have been covering New York stories said the same thing as well. Sanitation boss Jessica Tisch was named Wednesday as NYPD next commissioners, and sources tell the Post they expect her to clean house. Tisch, longtime public servant and the city sanitation department commissioner, will start her new job Monday, Mayor Adams announced from City Hall. We need a strong, battle-tested leader who will continue to drive down crime and ensure New Yorkers are safe and feel safe, he said. I need someone that's going to take the police department into the next century. Let me laugh at that. Because what you need in the NYPD is someone with an iron fist to the situation, not a policymaker. The surprise appointment, not a surprise, made during a news conference focused on restoring budget cuts. And that's what it is. It's a budget cut DEI appointment. Will end months of uncertainty atop the NYPD after the last permanent commissioner, Edward Caban, resigned shortly following a raid by federal agents on his home in September, which indictments are in the near future. Adams picked Tom Donlin, a former FBI official, to serve as interim commissioner and create a stability for the NYPD following Caban's September 12th resignation. Notice it happened after the argument that Donlin had recently with one of the other members of the NYPD. Tisch, 43, later emerged as the forerunner to take over the job permanently. The Post reported last month she will be the NYPD's second female commissioner and fourth top in Adams' first term. Yeah, remember what happened to the last one? And she had more experience than Tisch. Remember that? The mission is to keep you safe, to make you feel safe, and to improve the quality of life, she told New Yorkers after Adams announced her appointment, to restore dignity and order to every street, every neighborhood, every borough in the city of New York. Not just policy of, but policy for. See what I mean? Pick quickly drew praise from many police and city officials. Yeah, I would like to meet them. Concerned about the impact of Adams' scandals, including his historical federal indictment on City Hall and the NYPD himself. One high-ranking police source told the Post that Tisch appointment is likely to make a cadre of top cops close to Adams, such as Chief of Department Jeffrey Mattery, Chief of Staff Tariq Shepard, unhappy. All of these guys are the major boys. She can't get rid of them, all of them, the source said, but she's not going to sit there like a wallflower. She's going to want to clean house. One of the Brooklyn cops was more blunt. The only good thing is she's going to put an end to the fraternity house that was running the department. She won't put up with all their crap. Tisch has long sought to serve as police top cop and hasn't been quiet about her ambitions, telling a number of government officials she wanted the job, sources have told the Post. Several held civilian positions in NYPD, including Commissioner for Information Technology and Telecommunication Department under Mayor Bill de Blasio. As Sanitation Commissioner, a role that she has held since April of 2022, Tisch took a leading role in Adams' anti-rat crusade rollout, literally New York's first official trash bins for homeowners. Yeah, remember this. If you watch my other video, they've put trash cans back on the streets of New York. And I'm talking about for the businesses and for the renters and homeowners. And I'm not talking about in the outer boroughs. I'm talking in the city itself. No more that basically for a building, say 22 apartments, all their garbage has to be put into trash bins, which they contracted someone for you to buy, to spend at least $50 for. I'm wondering, all the bids on that. I don't think I believe that, what was it? There was no bids on this. So somebody's making money off of this, and it has to be investigated. I'm telling you. And the thing about it is, understand this from my youth. The reason why they got rid of the trash cans, because they were an issue. They were getting stolen. They were getting crushed. They were causing accidents because they were left, in the middle of the street. When traffic came in, there were people running over cans, like running over cones. Continuing on, her mother is Meryl Tisch, the former chancellor of New York State Board of Regents and a charter school advocate. James Tisch, her father, is the CEO of the Lowe's Corporation. Tisch, many previous jobs, including a stint as the New York Post intern. She's a phenomenal choice for police commissioner and will be steadhand during these turbulent times, said Councilman Robert Holden, who's among many city lawmakers on both sides elated by the appointment. Who will head the sanitation department after Tisch remained unclear Wednesday, and officials said her replacement will have big shoes to fill. Now, it is literally a problem in the sanitation department, and I know, because I know this from people that I knew that worked in the sanitation. There are major issues there, same thing like the MTA. Commissioner Tisch's tenure at the Department of Sanitation was nothing short of groundbreaking, said Councilman Sean Abreu, who chaired the council committee that oversaw the DSNY during Tisch's tenure. She has shown us how to think and act boldly, and I'm excited to see what she accomplishes next as she takes the helm of the NYPD. NYPD union leaders who will have to work with Tisch also welcome the top cop, which that's an issue in itself with the unions lately. The NYC detectives are elated by this choice. Scott Muno, who heads the Detective Endowment Association Union, we know we will work well with her. She understands the NYPD. We can count on her. The Police Benevolent Association, Patrick Henry, hopes to partner with the commissioner to make real progress on these issues as quickly as possible. The future of the NYPD and the entire city depends on it, he added. Tisch's appointment is also groundbreaking, as she'll be the second woman after Adams' first Keyshawn Chan Seward to head the NYPD. And we know what happened with Keyshawn. But for Adams, the pick carries a dubious distinction. Tisch will be his fourth NYPD commissioner, including Dolan, an unprecedented situation for a first-term Big Apple mayor. Yes, as I said in the other video and in the article, this is not going to work. It's going to be issues with this because the entire mayor administration has been an issue. Seward resigned amid interference from City Hall and was replaced by Caban, who stepped down in disgrace as federal prosecutors amped up their criminal probes into the mayor's inner circle. Interim Commissioner Dolan then quickly found himself mired in a turmoil, including the feds raided his home in search of decades-old documents and a high-profile public spat with the newly installed NYPD Chief of Staff Tariq Shepard during the NYC Marathon photo op. Let's see how long this commissioner lasts. One Manhattan cop quipped of Tisch, "This is the fourth commissioner in 3 years. What a joke." The cops added of Adams, a former NYPD officer, "This is one agency he's supposed to know the most about, and he can't even get a commissioner right." Even former Mayor Bill de Blasio had only 3 commissioners in 8 years. Think about that for a moment. Think about what has been going on with this. The city of New York has been a major issue, especially in crime. Someone said in the comments on the post, "She's a wealthy trust fund baby, and there's need to be a full investigation as to why she had the sanitation position. Something's not right with this." Wasn't she at fault for the massive communication debacle? How much money did she waste again? I forgot about that. Okay. I mean, there's a lot more, someone says, "A DE higher than me." This is a situation. You have major crimes going on. You're putting someone from the sanitation department to the NYPD. You needed to hire someone who will wrangle in the crime in New York, not the policy, but wrangle the crime. It's going to be a major issue here in New York City. See, in my opinion, and how to handle this, and I know some people will agree with me, is to separate the commissioners. In other words, a commissioner for every borough and links into one PP. But not a commissioner per se, a sheriff as per se. See, if you go to other states, Florida, Georgia, a lot of the southern states, and some on the West Coast, you have what they have sheriffs. Those sheriffs run their division. They respond back to the main police department and City Hall. Because they're able to each one of these sheriffs will be able to control what goes on in each of the boroughs. That's the better way to do it. Unlike, what it is, one commissioner to handle all the boroughs. It's not going to help, especially someone as inexperienced as Jessica Tisch. Yes, and I call it, she's inexperienced. No matter whether she worked in the department or not. This is not the person for the NYPD. And I know there's a lot of the rank and file would agree with me. I can't wait to hear, when we recorded this, I can't wait to hear what New York NYPD podcasters are going to say. So let me know in the comments below. Tell me your thoughts about this. Right for the job, wrong for the job, terrible for the job. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like, share this video, and hopefully today's the day I earn your subscription. So remember, have yourself a happy Thanksgiving. Get out there. Get with family. Get with friends. If you're having a big get-together, invite somebody that's going to be alone this holiday season. It's very important. Don't listen to what the media is telling you. It says, "Oh, stay away from people that don't have your same opinion." No, that's wrong. That's what cults do. So have yourself a great holiday with your family, your friends. Drink some wine, eat some food, have some great desserts and stuff like that. Watch a marathon of something, of Godzilla or a cartoon, because there's going to be great stuff on TV this week. We had a video on that on MeTV Tunes. So do get with that. So once again, happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you on the other time as we get into the holiday season. Bye-bye now.